That looks like blood. Did I pique your interest? Good night, farewell. Excuse you. You're annoying me. I got... Eulogize that. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Mrs. Foster?
Spare you, Josh. Imbeciles. Before I decide to shut the pod. That's only the beginning. There's a lot more blood and pain.
Ammo.
Wave 2.
Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do it? Pleased to make your acquaintance. Sleep tight. Mrs. Foster presents her in... That's better. Ammo, if you want it. Bye-bye.
Damn it. And that's most of the wave.
Blimey.
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up. Armor will help you keep your insides in. Most people prefer that. Wave 3.
Blood everywhere. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Whoops-a-daisy. Mrs. Foster doesn't miss those.
Presents her
Introductions. You got school! Nicole Cosman.
Don't worry. The next one will be harder.
Did I pique your interest? Your day!
Go to the pod. Buy things. Not that it will matter. You'll still die. You're just dragging this out. How long will a weakling like you survive?
Fuck, my mic was zoom up. Whoopsies. This is basically what I was talking
Anyone
about.
getting low?
Oh yeah, I was talking about the new girl that we hired. She's super cool in that. She's actually laid back and shit. I enjoy her a lot because she's laid back, dorky, and she talks about her hobbies and shit. And that's what it is. Like, she just talks about, like Audie talks about boys and that. She has the whole boy thing.
I'm in the mood. You got school! Uh-oh, siren!
And this girl talks about boys a little bit, but she talks about cars and shit. I think the more psychological you are, the more or less you talk about the more you talk about people. Like, I love talking about people. I just love it. I think it's fun and interesting.
None of the sets made it in. Surprising. What a cookie.
Well, that'll help out. Cool. Save me some money.
Underground, overground, wombling free.
Okay. Things with the frost shotgun doesn't. There's no damage reduction with the frost gun. Only thing about the ice, it's pure damage. Or it's the flesh bounty. I need you right up my ass too. I'm a.
Somebody's wearing their big boy pants today. Or big girl pants. I don't judge.
I don't know if it's that new supplement, but wow, it is working really good. I've been super fucking tired at night. I've been sleeping really good, like very good. Been quite phenomenal.
And she's back.
But yeah, they're getting along really good, and that's nice because she's so much better for her than, and she needs a really good girlfriend.
Take notes, boys.
Fuck you, bitch. Stick you on the wall, bitch.
Cloaked Zeds nearby. Mrs. Frost.
Don't worry. The next one will be harder.
My eyes! That's better. Great! Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Spend your Josh, imbeciles. Before I decide to shut the pod.
But yeah,
You're not dead. Good enough.
it's getting good though. I'm happy. Because Audie always need, she always need a new girlfriend now,
Less blood than they need.
so she can have something to dramatize with and that, other than me, so to speak, which is nice.
Physician, heal thyself.
Keep the area secure.
It's not like I would never disown her or anything like that, never, but she needs someone to grow with, and being as mature I am, it's hard for people to grow right up front,
Mrs. Foster presents her introductions.
you know, because you're getting all this knowledge up front. It's rather difficult sometimes.
That's a siren. This is possible. Did I keep your...
Oh my god, yeah, I got grab me right now, bitch.
You're dead. My ears. You got schooled. Pleased to make your... Yeah, you're in the zone, people. Aperitifs are served. Blimey.
Oh my god, the fuck off.
That's better.
Fuck you guys.
They would be impressed. Area remains secure. None of this adds
Fuck
merit.
bitch.
Surprising.
That was a little rough.
Physician, heal thyself.
But yeah, that's the plan, and
Stuffy in here.
she already got the interview for, she had an interview for, a gas station, QT and that. All he did, and it's like she's basically got the orientation shit going on.
To alleviate your suffering.
I'm happy for her, but well, but the biggest thing is that she'd be working a lot more, and hopefully she'll stay busy now. She's complaining about not being busy enough. But people get easy ass jobs. I'm just like, well, you get an easy ass job like this, you're not gonna be busy at all.
Looks like markets are about to open. Did I pique your interest? Sleep tight. Yep, that's a flash pound. This one's tenacious. Take notes, boys. Yes! This one appears a wee bit different.
If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area
Nice.
remains secure.
I'm screaming, bitch.
If you want something done right,
You want the stragglers? I'll make sure the next round is a challenge. None of this adds merit. Surprising.
Maybe. But it's just nice.
underground it is then.
Because this girl's like similar to her. Like, it's so nice how like
The trader pod
they're getting used to each other and that.
terrible. Orzine did okay with this.
Baby. This gun's awesome. Let me get my 20. No, I don't want to go fucking commando. Let me get my 20. Yeah, let's do this. Man. It's one of those days.
Well, almost.
But yeah, this new supplement I'm taking is helping me out greatly.
Has some new tricks for you. Biting, clawing, killing.
Just dropped below 200. Rather quickly, actually.
Ammo, if you want it. Aperitifs are served.
No, Facebook? Yeah.
This one's tenacious.
I don't use it. I never use social media. I don't post anything, so I don't give a shit. I'm not a big social media person.
Mrs. Foster.
Just don't care.
Who wants to get rich today?
Big gun may help you feel safe, but it won't actually save you.
Nah, I just don't care about social media. I stream. I delete all my pictures on Facebook. Don't care. Some people do too much. I'm just like, I work a normal job. I just do this shit for fun, just to chit chat with people, meet new people and shit.
Easy because you don't repair your armor. Pod closing soon.
Yeah, that's basically the reason why I do it.
Wave 10.
Is that close? Yeah.
This is what. Oh, get in.
You know, friend me.
Now this is getting annoying. Replacing advanced weapon
Yeah, I don't.
systems is resource intensive.
I got a lot of random people on my Facebook. I had like one African clothing CEO add me on Facebook.
Why I gave you money. Spend it.
I got a huge amount of like African people add me. Like 200 of them just add me out of nowhere. It was some type of fashion designer guy. I'm just like, okay. I was confused. I'm like, why are you adding me? And yeah, this is a while ago though.
Pure interest.
You think that's it? There's plenty more sets.
Mrs. Foster.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Silence.
Grenade. Fuck you guys. I can't see shit.
That's a blackbound. Oh, shit! Did I... Such accuracy, Mrs. Foster. How can you do it?
I'm not gonna ask it at all. Fucking hit me with fireballs, you dickhead.
Mummy loves money. You got schooled.
Send me a friend request. I mean, I'll accept it. I just don't go on there that much. I just go on there, look at memes, and look at fucking shit I'm at to.
Charities are served. Well said.
Just head to the pub.
You know how much I like anime club based shit on there? So I like looking at anime and shit.
Back into the cloning van.
Most times it's just the girls and that I look at. The girls.
Didn't want you to get bored, so I made something special for
Of
you.
course, you do fucking bobbles at you, dick.
Going. wants to get rich today?
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
Did I keep... Come on, Mrs. Foster. You got school! Yep, that's a flash round. Broad day. This one's tenacious. Excuse you. You got school! Did I pique your interest? Lord, I saw one, it just closed.
Go to the pod, buy things. Not that it will matter.
Yeah, shotgun looks really good for bobbles.
You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
This gun's so good.
And she's back.
But yeah, I've never really been a big social media person. That I was when I was younger. It first came out. And this was fucking a long time ago. This was probably back in like 2007. And then I kind of just drifted off because it just got to the point. It's like, oh my god, I just want to meet people. Not, I'm just not crazy about getting a partner. Not anymore. Because I meet people in person so much. I just talk to everybody. Tell me how it works. Be surprised being yourself and talking to people. Be surprised who's gonna like you and who's not gonna like you. Most people like everybody. Of course, it just always depends. Like with me, and then I tend to like everybody. The only people I would probably dislike are disrespectful people. Now, like relationship wise, yeah. I'm potentially a little picky on certain things, of course. Because you have to be, Can't even say it's about like facial structure and that. Or not even about like certain sexual attributes and that. I care a little bit about that. Of course, everyone has their little things they like, so let's just go from there. That's how life is. But as you get older, you get a little more wiser. Things start to grow a little differently in your head. You start realizing certain things. You're like, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't think about it like that. It's like me seeing a girl I haven't seen in like 10 years also pop up. Just completely be changed. Loses a bunch of weight, their face completely changes and that, stuff that's kind of unique.
That means kill any Zeds.
Like some girls that were like not that good looking in high school get really fucking attractive looking later on. That's the reason why.
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
That's a siren. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, what's happening?
Off it, bitch.
That
interest? You got schooled.
That's just how it always is. I talk to people that just got out of high school and that I tell them all the same thing. I'm like,
Mrs. Foster presents.
you're gonna be really fucking surprised how real life's different. Like,
Someone's
the number one thing that I have to say is learn how to communicate really well and just get used to talking to everybody. Even people you know from your past and that, you're gonna meet up with them no matter what. You're always gonna end up seeing someone. I've seen a couple people from my past and that I say hello. Oh, hey, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you too. Oh, how you doing? Blah blah blah.
I'm going to try something different. Get ready to die.
And most times they'll like look at you and look how different you are, and they're like, "Oh wow, you're looking great," you know. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're looking good too." That's how it normally goes. Just trying to get out of that fucking high school phase is so difficult.
Money, money, money. Did I pique your interest? What? Your day. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions. Floored by my trustee.
Yo, what's up?
Yep, that's a flash pound. Did I pique your interest? Aperitifs are served.
Nah, you're all good, brother. Thank you. Yeah. About ready to get going to work here in about an hour or so. Just want this stream and talk about some shit that happened yesterday and just bullshit.
We have ourselves a scrape. Mrs. Foster presents her introductions.
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
You got schooled.
Just like to talk about shit. Drama's always something good. Let's talk about what happens and that. Always fun. There's always stupid shit happening. There's always some type of drama. Like yesterday, I was just sitting there. We have a new employee. I'm just sitting there chilling, and one of the girls there name's Audie. She's cool as fuck and that. She's just a little traumatized and that, but hey, whatever. We've been hanging out a lot, and this new girl's hella cool. So we're all talking that. And like, every time Audie gets around someone else, she like tends to like get.
Ammo, if you want it.
She acts different. She doesn't want to act. I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. She acts different, you know, around other people and that. But like when me and her are alone, completely different person. I always get really confused. I'm like, why'd you just act the same, or be who you are? I never really. I understand why, because
Anyone getting low?
you know, youth. You know, she's young and that. But I'm just like, damn, like it's kind of annoying. Like, okay, just fucking act yourself.
Your interest. Faster. Mummy loves money.
Well, that's what it is.
Well said. A better pizza served. Get off me!
Ah, fuck myself. Nah, I hate the Abomination. They made him a little too tanky. Yeah, it's that. It's always been a more of a mental development type stuff. Yeah, you're right about that. It just takes time. Yeah. Oh no, that is so true. Cause like, one night me and her talking, she's a very beautiful woman in that. Like, she's almost 20 years old now, so I mean, I can accept that she's young, but like, she's very beautiful in that. Like, me and her get along really well in that. But like, monster balls, monster balls. But like, I just have like a, I talk to a lot of people in that because I like psychology a lot. Like, I love psychology, just figure out certain things in that. He's a bad Santa. And like, when I start talking to anyone about anything, it gets really confusing. You're just sitting there like, why do people act a certain way? And they're like, oh, that's what they call immature. And people get mad at immaturity. They're like, especially the ones that are immature. It's like, it means not developed yet, or you care too much about what people think. Mature people don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give two fucks, honestly, about what people think. I care a little bit if it's a personal thing, like if someone like attacks my personality or attacks me personally with words, and then I'll react to it to a certain way. But other than that, it's like, I don't give a fuck.
How do you like me?
Basically, like jealousy type shit.
How badass am I? So bad.
I always want to tell people, I'm like, who cares? It's a hard thing to develop because you're like, you always try to figure out why people say things. Like, why do you say such stupid things? Well, that's the reason why. It's jealousy, most likely. I normally it's jealousy, or it's just they're angry at themselves, so they want to project that anger on everybody else. It's sad. It's like, wow, that's sad. Like, like, why do you want to live life like that? Well, all it has to do with parenting. That's one of the things. There it is. Their parents had a lot to do with it. People don't raise their kids, actually, at all. But the government raise your kids.
I'm all give.
I think that. I mean, serious. People always say that stuff, but like, who raises your children? The government does.
I see you.
TikTok does. All this other shit does. Come on. There we go.
So many cents.
Yeah. Bye bye. It's only in America though. Like, other countries are so much better in some ways. There's not so much division as much.
Here comes.
Go to the pod. Your time will come soon enough.
Yay.
There are no deaths permitted.
Exactly the point.
Not even my claw.
Internet's just a cesspool of good and bad, or just neutral.
Elf killer. Chestnuts.
they shoot at 15. That level is really easy. It's best to do it by yourself.
Something is cloaked. Off with their hands. That's nice. Get in.
Yeah, it's best to go by yourself, honestly.
It's totally secure. The Zeds are far underperforming my projections.
Yeah,
Badass am I?
it's a lot easier that way.
Perfect force. Even a fool gets lucky on occasion.
Anyone Santa's little helper?
Yeah, because with 2 players, the monsters have way too much health, and you have to have a really good player. Even if he has maxed out level, you're still gonna have a hard time to a certain extent. Yeah. Well, that's what it is. It gets to that point where, like, they have parent, the parent fucking, fuck, I can't even think straight. The parental control shit. But then even the kid shit's all fucked up. I'm always laughing at that stuff, and then I'm like, what the fuck is Crush coming for? Oh, hold on. Yo, what's up?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I know you tried to call me the other day, but I was,
Yeah, I saw you streaming.
yeah, just chilling, honestly. Yeah. Nothing, just making money, bro.
You're at work?
No, not yet, but I will be in like 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just checking in. I haven't talked to you in quite a while.
Yeah, I know you and Vincent. Yeah, he's been chit chatting off and on. What's going on with you?
Nothing.
You work?
Lately.
You working?
Yeah.
Subway still?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get management there or what?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's really changed, really. I've been trying to write more songs lately.
Okay, that's cool. Keep your hobbies up, man. Keep you fucking busy.
Mm-hmm.
Money and hobbies, man.
Yeah, that's what I want to be like known for one day.
Yeah, keep doing it. That's all that matters. There's a lot of like, well, I mean, you know, there's a lot of bands out there that no one knows of, but they're still popular.
Yeah, I know. I'm into like all the underground bands, all the underrated,
Yeah.
super down low bands.
Yeah, and they're all the fucking same. As long as you have fucking voice tuner, you can make anything.
Yeah.
It's just the technology finally hit normal people.
Remain secure,
It makes me like scared to like release
no
my music
Zeds
like
in it.
a lot later because I feel like I'm gonna be like accused of making AI music with how advanced AI music is getting.
I mean, yeah. I just show people how you make it. I mean, auto tuning's actually a lot easier than it used to be.
Sweet.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah, like it's not.
now there's like stuff where it will just like automatically hit those.
I'm all give. Ah.
Yeah, it automatically like finds a certain tune that you want. Yeah, that's cool. I always wanted to do music on that, but unfortunately, never got into it.
No Zeds penetrated the
Yeah, I
perimeter.
played a lot of keyboard. I was a more keyboard person than that, so I didn't have to fucking tune guitar and shit. Just play the keyboard.
It's totally secure. The Zeds are far underperforming
Well,
my
fuck, I haven't done that
projections.
shit in years. Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah,
Present to
A while
myself.
ago,
No.
Like, whole thing.
That sounds so epic. Organs are fucking epic. It's like all like heavenly vibes and shit. It's so fucking sweet.
But it's more like a modern one, so
Yeah.
it's like electric, and it has all these different like modes and settings and different like effects. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, that sounds fucking amazing, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about some guys talk about gaming. Here's what I talk about gaming, bro. Like when people game in that, it's a sense of release. They ain't no different than doing drugs, having sex, or eating food, or anything else. That's just release.
Ammo box to some deserving boy or girl. Here comes Santa.
And that's one of the biggest things that people always have problems with. They always want to sit there and just establish certain things. Like, oh, well, that's stupid and that, but you're doing drugs, you're smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes is... The only thing bad about video game playing is that your eyesight gets really nearsighted because of the blue screen. Like
I have like a big TV, and I usually stay like pretty decent from it, but like I still have some eyesight issues.
yeah, you get really nearsighted.
Yeah. Well, I have a astigmatism, that's like my biggest thing.
Yeah, that's the reason why though.
Expert at making organs.
Yeah, like I used to have really good eyesight in that until I got like, I think I was like 6th grade, and like my eyesight went super nearsighted.
When I was little, I was a really dumbass kid who liked to press his thumbs into his eyes.
Yeah, you're fucking retarded, but yeah. This boy retarded. I'm saying, bro, this ain't all a goofy ass shit like that, boy.
I was an interesting child. I really was not, dude. I was probably the dumbest kid.
Yeah. That's about like everything is meant to like fuck with your mind. So it's like it doesn't matter what it is. All of it is. Well, one of the guys is talking, yeah, on my chat too. But yeah, you relate to it too. 'Cause we've all been fucked up. I've been emotionally abused, fucking the bulk of my life, and that probably like 90% of my life. But like, what is emotional abuse? It's just a way to get stronger. You just push yourself. Yeah. But it depends what drugs you take, though. So like, I'm not a big fan of any drug that alters me too bad. Like caffeine, even if I do smoke a little bit of weed and that, like I don't like it to alter me. Yeah, it's everything in moderation's not bad. Even people that do, I mean, obviously like meth and that, it's the stuff that you get addicted to, you have to have. Like when people like sniff cocaine, or even smoke it, more or less like cocaine is actual natural supplement. It's just very high stimulant. You just can't do a lot of it. Yeah.
I don't see it.
It's only for older people and that. That's how I have to look at it. Younger people, it's like steroids and that. Like, younger people get fucked over. Older people that already been through the cycles of maturity and that. Of course, you have to be over like the age of like 25 to 30 before you even take it. Because you take it too young and that, your brain will not develop at all. Like, you'll stop developing. Hence the reason why people that do a lot of nicotine in that, like when they're young, they're just different if they didn't do it. Like nicotine is like the biggest, probably more harmful than any other drug in the world because it's so addictive because of what they put in the nicotine. And it literally slows your brain down slowly. You get dehydrated.
Not even the likes of a tree in here.
They really remind me of you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you guys would get along pretty well.
I mean, it's just a lot of psychological and that's out there because they know what's going on. It's just very interesting to like talk about it and that because it's fucking insane. I mean, he's literally like 16.
I met him more recently, but like he's had the most insane life I've ever heard. Like it only makes me feel like bad for him because he lives like out in like Cali and like he's lost like
The anticipation is mounting. Just 10 seconds until the
Yeah, but the thing is, that's how you get stronger. Like, you have to adapt or you'll die. That's what survivability is 100% about.
secure the perimeter and keep all the Zeds out if you can.
And it can be super difficult and really harmful up front, but like in the long run, you'll get better. Like, I mean, go ahead.
I feel like I just feel like he's just kind of gone too far. Not that like he's harmed by anything. Like he's not like emotional about anything or anything like that. It's just like he seems unfazed by the things that happen to him. And like it's a lot.
I mean, you feel that way. Don't feel bad for fucking no one. Feeling bad for someone just hurts you more than it hurts them, because people just don't need to feel bad. Fuck that shit.
I can tell you like a couple pretty messed up stories before.
It doesn't matter, so. I mean, you can feel for them, but don't be like hurting yourself with feelings. That's what it is. Because it's not your problem, it's his problem. You're trying to make it look like it's your problem, which intentionally that's what people tend to do. Yeah, your own feelings matter more than other people's feelings.
I feel like really terrible for him for like the life he lives.
Yes, you are almost
Like,
done with this,
like
babe.
eventually when you go too far, there's not really much going back.
Well, no, you can't go back. That's a learning curve.
He's like a drug dealer and the majority of like his family and friends died along the way.
We are almost
Killed
completely
or
secure. I've been helping you somehow.
That's the type of life you want to live, honestly. Anyone can break up, especially if you deal drugs and that. You make so much fucking money. You can literally just retire, not even worry about shit. There's so many people that do that crap. They'll sell like cocaine and crap. Because it's like the most highest, easiest way to make money is selling cocaine. It's all rich people. Love that shit.
Or weed. I mean,
Weed is a more lower down, yeah. Weed's more of a consistent job
like,
money making.
You have to like spend a long time. Like it's not even big. For the like growing a weed farm.
I mean, yeah, you just grow like a little couple of plants here and there, and you gotta learn how to make it shit up. Yeah. That's true. There's everything makes money, man. There's so many people that like shit. That's why you got OnlyFans. You could sell anything. Like you'd sell sex, drugs, comedian shit, music. It's just a way of life. Everyone wants that sort of thing.
I feel like the majority of people that I see now on social media and stuff have an OnlyFans. So.
Yeah. And they don't make any money at all, though. They make fucking nothing.
Like they make nothing. Plus it's like unloyal.
Yeah. I mean, you could do. Yeah. I mean, you could do certain things that, like, I'm allowed, like, little things and that, but, like.
I don't think I could ever be with someone that's, like, exposed themselves to other people.
You flesh pounds are naughty.
Well, yeah, if it's too much. If you full on nudie, sticking dildos in your ass and shit, yeah. They don't make money, though. None of them make fucking money. They're broke as fuck. Like, they do it because they have to. They don't want to get a normal job because their name's already out there. Like, well, fuck, these are the guys that jack off to me and I know them. Well, no shit, you dumb bitch.
Let us return to
Like guys don't care. Guys are more proud of it in a certain way because women are not supposed to be like that. I try to even talk to some women, like the girl I talked to from work and that. And, like, she doesn't do any of that stuff and that, but she asked me a question one day. She's like, why do guys get so mad for girls being whores? I said, well, because girls are supposed to be more pure. Because you have an inside penis, not an outside penis. A little bit of a different of a story. Pussy's supposed to be pure. It's not supposed to be... None of us are supposed to be whores. Man, my balls fucking hurt. That shit. Oh, fuck. Nah, they're smashing on my fucking nuts. I got my fucking... And that's always been the biggest thing. Like, I talked to so many women about them that, like, they're just like, they're so dickmatized, and it's a fucking drug. They're so boy crazy. And these girls are young, like 17 to 19 to 20 and that, because they, like, I live around an area with a whole bunch of girls that are, like, out of high school and that. And I work at a place where a lot of people like to work at that are, because it's easy. And you get in conversations with them. They talk about their pasts and that. And they talked about it yesterday. So they talked about it yesterday. I said, they're like, oh, we like to go for guys with dark hair and the bad boy based guys. And they're not. They say bad boys and good boys. The first thing, bad boys are just unemotional twat waffles that literally sit there all day and cry about their fucking damn lives. And as a nurturing woman, which is a genetic trait from God that gave you a nurturing ability, you want to nurture them to be a righteous good man. That's not how it works. Like I explained that to him. I said, you need to go for righteous men that actually are loyal. You don't want them to be loyal. You want the drama. You want the anxiety. And then later on in life, you get pissed off because you weren't parents right. And then you're sitting there at 30 years old with 15 cats, wondering why the world's going around without you being in it. And you worry about, man, I should have had kids when I was in my early 20s and that. Well, you can't go back in time. Fuck your damn past. This is why we need to teach all of our children every day is a gift. If you don't fucking do it on that day, you will lose it. And you can do it the next day, but you keep on losing that. Well, no, I mean, yeah, you could. It's the same terminology, but like your future's not told until you get to it, but it becomes a present and then it becomes a past. You can't. People want to plan their whole life. They literally plan 10 years of their life. Like, how the fuck you gonna plan 10 years of your life? You know how many days 10 years? That's 3,060 days. That's 3,640 fucking days. So you're saying every single day from then you're gonna plan 3,000 something days ahead? How the fuck you gonna do that? You can't. That's stupid. Because next day you can, completely change your mind on life. And that's what happens. You know when people go to college now? What do? They complain about, I got to change my career every 5 seconds. Because you're an idiot. You're planning too much. You're like, well, I don't like this. You're not supposed to like it. You adapt to your job. If people say, I don't like my job because I just don't, it's too hard or whatever. Okay. Get stronger. If it's mentally hard on you, get smarter. Communicate better. There's a lot of other things you do. That's the reason why, it's only with women. Men, we have to adapt to everything. That's our fucking job as men is to adapt. Women, they only adapt to the man because the man's already adapted. They take the easy way out. That's how it's supposed to be. Man does everything in the world to make sure their children and their wife is safe. Nowadays, it's try a mixture of both. One girl I work with, and a lady, she's older, a little bit younger than me, like 32. She acts like a man. She's like back and forth. She gets mad at men. She's like, why do men always treat me like that? Because I'm a woman. Because you are a woman. What do you mean? That don't make no sense. What the fuck are you talking about? But you want to be treated like a woman so you can get shit. But you want to be treated like a man because you think you're strong because you've done stuff. You lift a lot of weights in the past and that. Okay. It doesn't make you a man. I don't know why you thinking that just because you got bulky like a man because of steroids or whatever the fuck it was, you think you are a man. That makes no sense. You're not a man. You're a woman. Duh. Like, you got a pussy. You're a woman. But I want to be treated like a man. Okay, well, work harder then. I don't want to work. You're so brainwashed by this cultural feminism that you want to be like, I'm a man, but I want to be a woman when I want to be a woman. No, just be a woman. Your life's easier. Literally. Just have periods. That's it. Have periods. Get easy-ass jobs.
Get sexually harassed by creepy guys.
I mean, that always happens no matter what. Depends how ugly the girl is. But, okay, but that's easy. Just flaunt it off. Men, you gotta deal with everything. I don't want to get fucking harassed by ugly, fat fucking bitch coming up to me.
Not every man.
It depends on attraction, though. Yeah. Nah, it's not about the rich. Dude, shut up, Crush. You have no idea what you're talking about, moron. Anyway.
No, you shut up.
Okay, so like. So if you're born in a rich family and that, you get catered to, but you have to eventually be tormented to be a man. You have to take over that business. You have to take over daddy's business, guess what happens? You have to be taught all this shit, and you have to be a man to do it. You eventually have to do something. Because who the fuck wants to be rich anyway? Who cares? What's wealthiness when you don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life? You're just sitting there, oh yeah, I could buy a Ferrari, blow it up and buy another one. I'm cool, bro. Yay, bro. The reason why we think psychologically to get stuff because they're goals. Once you get it as a human being, guess what happens? You get adapted to it. You're like, I'm bored. Yeah. And that's what it always is. It's like, okay, like, for instance, me and Audie, which is the girl I work with, you know about her. I'm adapted to her now. I told her the other day and that it's like, I don't look at you the same way I looked at you the first time. I say, you're beautiful and gorgeous and that, but I look at you for who you are, not for just what you look like, because I didn't know you at the time. And, like, the adaptability's there. We and her, like, are bonded so heavy in that we look at each other as in who they are. And that's what it is. It always takes time. This is why a lot of people that rush relationships, they rush and say, oh, I love you up front. How? You can say those magic words. Those magic words don't mean a pile of shit. Love is a continuation of being with each other. You build it up. That's the main problem with society. Society just literally throws themselves in the fucking blender and see what comes out. It's always shit.
I have a very good question.
Yeah.
If God is always forgiving, and He really loves us, why is there a hell?
It's for the fallen angels. It's for angels. It's not meant for humans. Yeah. Yeah, because it even said in the Bible that, like, hell was meant for the fallen angels, Lucifer. And hell's not what people think it is, honestly. People think hell's like internal burning and all stuff and that. It's not really like that at all. It's like, it's completely different. The reason why it's like that is because people want to not read the Bible and that they don't know anything about it. Because when Jesus died on the cross, he conquered hell. He actually freed the souls of hell that were human and forgave them. When he went into hell after he died on the cross.
I can smell.
And that's what the very unique thing about it is, like, no one, if you're a loving father of your children, why would you want them to go someplace that is the worst place to go? You wouldn't. Even though people, like,
Kind of what my question was.
so, like, you gotta think about, like, as a father. So, like, this is how God said it in the Bible, and that, like, he was talking that, he said, treat me like you treat your own father. So if you treat your father, completely disrespectful, that you have your problems with that because God is, almighty. He's everything. A little bit different of a story, but think about it like that. Like, my father should be respected as the father should be respected. If you don't respect your own father, arguments happen, blah, 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 you disagree with shit, blah, blah, blah. It's about respect and that you love them inside your heart. Not saying it, because you could say you love someone, not love them at all, which I go to. People rush relationships. They think, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's all bullshit emotions. You're just butterfly effect. But, like, as long as you believe it in your heart that you love someone, that's all that fucking matters. You show it by little actions of helping them out, talking to them every now and again, saying hi and that. That's how Christ put it. Jesus Christ really put it in your heart is what matters. It's not what you talk about with your flesh. It's about your spirit, which is your heart. And that's why when people say it's like, oh, the actions that you make, that's why they could be forgiven, because most people don't have it in their heart. They just react to it because of society or culture, which is true. And that's what it is. Like, pure-hearted people are righteous. We're the light in the world that tries to, fly away the darkness, to push it away. There's always going to be darkness. That's why there's always light. The yin and yang type shit. There has to be a balance. That's why the more people that become more righteous, you start to see life differently. Like me, for instance, my life is completely different. I can't get a girlfriend to save my life. Even though I'm getting more leaner, I'm getting more ripper, I'm more fucking intelligent, I have money in that, or a good amount of money in that now. No woman wants to date me Because I'm not fucking retarded. I'm not all this emotionally bullshit that I talk to them with love, and they're like, I don't understand that. Like, because you're a fucking idiot. Literally. And they don't get it. Like, okay, well, I'll just be alone and just have my wealth and have what I need, and then I'll just be happy with myself. Literally how it worked. It's fucking. When I was younger now, I was emotionally disturbed all the time, and that I had mass anxiety, depression. I got so many women that like me. It was fucking retarded. It made no sense. And now that I'm not like that, none of them want to talk to me. None of them want to fucking like me. I'm like, what's wrong with you bitches? Like, what is wrong with you? Because they don't get love, and that's scary though. Because like you're just like me. You know, we want to be loved, and you dealt with the same things I'm dealing with. You dealt with a bunch of whores. You dealt with a bunch of girls that were just like, well, you want to love. I'm like, well, yeah. Well, I don't want to. It's like, what do you want to do? I just want dick. I'm like, okay, there you go. And that's the hardest part. We are sacrificing so much, but that sacrifice is going to make us stronger, and that eventually we become the people that are the light. And that's what it is. It's all about sacrifice. You sacrifice your body and losing weight and all that shit, and that, guess what happens? You get stronger, you get more attractive, and all of a sudden you're like on top of the fucking world. It sucks. That's how like my Uncle Tim is. My Uncle Tim's the same way. He built a business from the ground up. He made a shit ton of money in that. He's 60 years old. He retired now. All he does is work out and complete goals, whatever goals he needs to complete. He gets a lot of girls in their 20s in that, like 25s, even young 20s in that, trying to hit him up in that. Because he's 60. He's in great shape in that. He still looks fucking good as a 60-year-old man. And he's got a lot of money. He's got his own houses and that. He's got his own shit. And he... There you go.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own. Oh, that's poison.
Fuck you, fat bitch. Yeah, this gun actually doesn't do that much damage. I'm about to switch it. Oh man. But yeah, it gun's like mentally insane. Anybody deals a lot of fucking bullshit in life, there's a reason why it happens. To get stronger. Think about it. Learn about it. Ever since I met this girl from working that, I can continuously get more wiser, more stronger, and like I'm just my adaptability changes in that. I just feel different in that, and like it starts to become like, wow. You start to learn a lot.
The anticipation is mounting. Just 10 more seconds until the real experiment begins.
And that's what it is. Like I used to be really angry and like constantly argue with the girl, man. I barely even argue with her, and I just kind of talk to her. I was like, whatever.
I won't even be able to get through this door when I... Chestnuts.
Stop missing that bitch.
How do you like me now? Ah. There's only an adjustment. Ah. I'll be back next year.
Yo.
I actually Actually, no.
You a bitch.
It was an accident. Alright?
Oh yeah, that's what she said when she got pregnant. It was just an accident. Like what? She's got to ask all of her baby daddies how many guys she's slept with in the last month to see who's pregnant of her. That's the question. Yeah, but I finally got below 200. This new supplement's helped me out. Huh?
In killing floor?
No, dumbass, wait.
Alright. I thought you were talking about, like, your. Alright.
Yeah.
Whatever, I was like,
Shit, I barely made to fucking like 89 in there. It's way too fucking long and tedious. Yeah, it took me fucking like, it was like 5 hours to get to. I had to keep on resting my PC or my PlayStation and then go back on. It just took way too damn long. I was like, dude, fuck this shit, bro. I would like to get up to 100 to see what they say, because the guy changes his. I think it's every like 30 levels, and he changes the way he talks, and he starts getting more and more like depressed and shit. And once you hit like 70, he starts like, "Come on, stop killing them! I'm running out of money. I'm going bankrupt and shit like that." His voiceovers are fucking hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, I'm dropping weight really good. This new supplement I'm taking fucking lowers out my cortisol levels really good. So throughout the whole entire day, I'm just feeling really like mellow and shit. Dude, it's probably the best supplement I had, period. Like, it's fucking amazing. So I'm always so tired when I come home from work. I normally go out and work out and that, but it's like, man, I'm just so exhausted. I fall asleep, wake up, drop weight. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm dropping hella weight. Like, yeah, I never been below 200 in like a decade, if not more than a decade. Like last like 12 years or so.
wow.
Yeah, it's astounding. I'm like, oh shit. Everyone keeps talking about it on Facebook and shit. So I'm like, oh, I'll try it out. Tastes like shit because it's really potent. But man, it works though. Oh. I don't want to play this character anymore. I'll play Delicious. I'll get about 25. Yeah, new Killing Floor's coming out next year. They're popping out a little bit more stuff. Hopefully. Huh?
Next year?
Yeah, March.
Wild.
I mean, yeah, I know October they're gonna throw out like a little trailer thing, or not trailer thing, but
You missed the old Santa?
yeah, where you get to play a little bit. They have to. A demo, man. I can't even speak right.
Reload! Chestnut.
Yeah. Come on, gather up. But yeah, it looks sick. You're so much more agile. Like your agility is through the fucking roof. Like I think you can dodge now. There's like a Doom dodge type shit. Something like that. I mean, I'm thinking that with certain characters, it's probably with the Berserker or something like that. You could do like a little dash to get around people and that. Yeah, because that's what the problem was in this game. You couldn't dash and like push people away. You just get stuck in a fucking hole and you die. Because no one likes to sit there in a corner getting their ass beat.
I won't even be able to get through this door when I'm done. Door under attack. I checked it twice. Nothing says Christmas like explosive.
That's funny. I just sieged a door with my doublishness and it's killed like fucking shit ton of people.
I may
Yeah, I love that. I love Double-H in this so much. Double-H in this.
The resupply pod is open.
Killing 4.
Spend your dosh and shut up.
Yeah, I was playing support, but support got really fucking boring because shotguns are good, but up close they suck ass. Like with too many enemies in that, you'll miss a lot. It's weird. So I go with explosives. He's already perk 5. Finally got him to perk 5, or not perk 5, but whatever the fuck it's called, prestige. But yeah, been looking at my stocks and that. My mom came downstairs the other day and she was talking about stocks and shit, and she was just like, stocks are starting to do really good and that. I'm like, yay, because the economy's about to change because of the political bullshit. Yeah, so hopefully by the end of this year, I should have close to like probably over 30K in my stocks, which is really nice. Don't worry about shit, just let it flow. Can't wait.
Wait till what?
I have inheritance in stocks because my grandparents died. They gave me inheritance in stocks. So they were in bonds, which is basically just collecting money every month or every quarterly period. So they gave us each like 10K, and then when they died, it was like 19 or something like that. And now I got my stuff in stocks, and that it jumped up by like 7K so far. The last time I looked at it, which was like a couple months ago, like last month or so. And stocks are booming right now, so I'm gonna get a huge amount of wealth off of it, which is gonna be nice because I'm getting fucking old, and I don't like spending money, so I'm just like, okay, let's collect it.
I didn't expect you to make it through that way.
It's like the biggest thing people always worried about is money. And since my grandparents were hardworking people and that, they just kind of just gave us a little bit of a boost. Yeah. That fucking, and that's the biggest thing. It's just what I like about wealth. You can always give it to people that, like, everyone has to start off with zero money. And you work your way up. And the mental stress you have to go through to get to that point and learning about this stuff and that, it gets really hard. So having like I gotta tell everybody to invest. Go to Edward Jones, throw money in there, keep on throwing a couple $100 in there, invest. Everybody invest. People say, oh, you lose money on stocks, but the problem is the money market itself gives you money because you invest.
So many problems. Boys,
Always.
I don't know too much about like markets, but
No, it's just how it is. Like, I make tons of fucking money. Every quarterly, I probably make probably over like $1,000 or a couple $1,000, like $1,500 to $2,000. But the more money I have, the more money I make. So if I have, if I get up to like 30, 40 grand, or if I get to 50 grand in that, the percentage, depending on how good the money market's doing, that the percent can go up to like 10%. So I can make $3 grand a fucking quarter, $9,000 to $10,000 a fucking year, just sitting on my ass doing absolutely fucking nothing. And I work, so I don't even worry about it. I just let it grow. I don't touch it. It works like a charm. I mean, I want to throw money into it, but just haven't done it yet.
And I did it all one night.
Like, if people want to buy new cars and all that shit and that, like, oh, I want to buy all this shit, and you don't need it. Like, I see so many people just like run through money like crazy and that. I said, why don't you invest? Why? Because it's unlimited money. It's like a fucking chip off your shoulder. Because in every fucking year now you can look at your investments like, oh wow, I jumped up by 30 fucking %. And I didn't do nothing but sit there and just let them do their jobs. You only pay them once. You literally only pay them once, and then you just keep throwing money into it because they constantly make money anyway as long as you keep growing. It works like a charm.
Do with you now, Rudolph.
The thing is, like, the people that are in Edward Jones and that, the people you actually talk to, they're not the ones that do the stocks. They're just the ones that are, they help guide you and talk about stocks and that. They have like a whole team of people that literally do stocks all day long. That's all they do. They take out money, they put in money, they take out money, they put in money, they put in money, they take out money. That's all they do all day long. And they listen to people in that about like stocks and how stocks go up and down. That depend on the technology and that. So the bigger the technology in certain things and that, obviously stocks go up. So if anything booms, like AI is very booming now. You know AI is scary now, but that's a huge fucking stock. So Microsoft's the head of AI. Guess what? You put your money in fucking Microsoft, you constantly make money. And, you know, you just keep on, whatever, how much money you put in there. I mean, they only put so much in there, obviously. They don't put the whole thing in there. Well, actually, no, they do. They separate between certain stocks. So if one stock goes down by a little bit, another stock might go up, then your money goes up a tiny bit. But if all stocks go up, your whole entire thing goes up. And all of a sudden, you'll make gargantuan profit. And as that's going up, your percent goes up. So if your percent goes up, well, no, I'm just telling you exactly how it works. Yeah. So it's all about productivity. So like products themselves. So like anything that's invented, that's new, that these companies want to keep money up. So no one wants to not be broke. You know, they all want to be rich. So if they want to be rich, they have to create new shit. And that's what it is. That's why people are so scared of that shit. Like, I was scared of it first, and when I actually explained that, I'm just like, wow. And I know now, dude, I'm gonna be making 10 grand pretty soon compared to that. So I'll be close to 30 grand. Really close to 30 grand. I didn't do shit. I just sat on my ass. Like, all these rich people always say, invest $100 every paycheck. You can invest more. So every paycheck is $200 a month. Don't think about it. Just invest it. Have it automatically pulled out, which you can. And then all of a sudden, you're just like, you forget about it. 10 years goes by, and that money constantly multiplies by 1%. And it goes up by the stocks. That $100, $200, $2,000, $2,200 a year in 10 years is $22,000. But the stocks keep going up. Well, fuck, you could make you probably go up to like 50,000, if not more. You can always put more in, but that just keeps on going up. It could go up even more than that. Fuck, it could go up to $150,000. You'd be sitting there like, oh, how much money do you have? Oh, you have 200 grand. I'm like, oh, wow, that's a lot. You know, what do I do with that? You know.
I don't see it, but I smell it. Here comes Santa.
It's just reassuring yourself. It is a lot, but it's not enough to live off of, though. That's the thing. Like, yeah, it has to be. Depending on what lifestyle you want in that. Like, obviously, if you have a good lifestyle in that, where you just sit on your ass and now you live in a condo in that, like 500, probably 300, probably 400 to 500K would be good. You gotta think about the percents in that. Like, if you just live a normal life, that paying bills and shit, you still have a job in that, but you're just sitting there. You just don't touch it. my brothers and that touched their inheritance, and now they don't even barely even have any inheritance.
No, they're
And I have huge amount of it now because they basically just blew it all away, or they use it for other stupid shit.
poison, huh? Bring it.
That's rough.
Yeah. They have good jobs too, but they're constantly paying bills and constantly doing this and that because they just did too much up front.
Shut up. That Greg's chainsaw was out of
It's like with me and that, I'm just laying low. I'm just staying with my parents and shit, and I don't care because, like, what am I gonna do? Get a woman, do all that stuff? I'm kind of already done with that. Like, do I want a woman? Yeah, I do. I'm not saying I don't want a girlfriend, that, but like when it comes down to it, I'm just like, that's not my main priority. Yeah, it's not my main priority. I really don't give a shit right now. I'm just like, whatever. Oh, what's up, Mason? Hell no, bro. Shut up. Stupid ass. Stupid ass, dude. I ain't trying to say there. I fuck around with the fat bitches. But no, it's really like fun to like just sit there. Like, damn, I ain't know that. Yeah. Money's everywhere. People always say that. Rich people are like, there's no reason for anyone to be broke. Money is everywhere. Get in management, you make tons of money in management. You have more responsibilities, but you do more mind work than you do fucking labor work.
I made it live.
Like I'm a lead right now. You're probably gonna become assistant pretty soon. I hope and get a pay raise. You should be getting a pay raise. Hopefully $1 more. I'll be getting paid 16. If I get assistant, and even in like next year or whatever, and I'll be up to fucking 18 because they always have to give you a $2 raise for every position you get up to. I'm making $18 an hour. You know, that's like $1,200 a paycheck for 40 hours. If I work any overtime now, I'll be making like my highest paycheck was like 14 something. Making that all the time and that, you just add it up. It's over 30,000. It's like over, you make it basically with tax like 40,000 a year.
but you're not going to be around long enough to
So with,
At your job.
yeah, it'd be like 33,000 with tax.
Cody,
Huh?
where do you think you go at your job?
What I do? I get a job. I have to work. I love being around people, bro. Like, it has to happen. I don't care about all the peer pressure bullshit. Like, the job you have is beautiful for people starting off because you get used to talking with people and that, but you can still make a shit ton of money. Just gotta invest, save. Don't save to buy shit. Only your savings should not exist in your mind. Like, sometimes I'll spend money in that. Like, I'll pull out money in that if I think I have to do something in that because I just feel like, okay, whatever. But then I know to back it off and be like, okay, I gotta save more. I gotta not go out for like this paycheck and that and just save a little bit more money in that. Like, I mean, that's the honest truth is. And try to keep up with getting max amount of hours you can. If there's overtime, work it. Being at home playing games and that's all pussy ass shit. As soon as you can get overtime, you get 50% more money, take it. Fucking work it. Work as long as you fucking can. When it comes holiday pay, especially holiday pay, bust your ass and work the whole 10 hours. Just fucking work. Fuck your friends. Your friends don't matter. Your friends are always going to be there, but like your survivability matters a lot. And that's the biggest thing with youth. Like, I want to worry about my friends. And man, fuck your friends, bitch. No one cares about your friends. Your friends are not there for you unless they need you and that stuff like that. But like, come on. Let's be for real. I have no friends. I have colleagues. I have people, social buddies like you. We're friends, but we're not like hanging out. We just talk. Yeah, that's all you need. But that's like the annoying thing about it is you're sitting there all day and that you're all like, when your friends used to work and they happen with me, my friends are always working now. I'm like, man, I'm bored. I'm like, I'm supposed to sit around all day and just be depressed. go online, try to look up girls, and then talk to a bunch of random bitches, and then like nothing happens. I'm like, well, fuck, I might as well make money. That's why I think like now. I'm like, man, I'll make money. And something's happening next year now that my mom just talked to me about. I'm finally getting my room edition. I know I talked to you about it like a while ago. Yeah, my parents are about ready to do the whole garage and shit. I'm about to get like a big ass fucking room for myself and that. And like they're about ready to redo like the bulk of the house and that 'cause it needs to be redone. It's just old. I gotta get my bathroom too. Don't even have my bathroom. I have a full like shower and everything, toilet and that. It used to be my fuck shower.
I moved recently, so we're still working on the house.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing to invest in because houses always go up. The more you put into a house, the more you get out of it. Like that's why real estate's like being a real estate agent makes so much money because they're like stocks. People have to live in houses, so they have to go up and down with the economy. But yeah, I can't wait. I need some water. I'm getting dehydrated. Got that old cowboy voice. Hey there, ladies. How you doing today? But yeah, that's gonna happen next year. It's gonna be so nice. I'm probably gonna get probably another TV. Probably just get another console. It's like do like a dual TV, dual console thing. I'm gonna get one of those cool ass fireplace things, like the light up ones. They look fucking tight as fuck. They have neon lights around them and that. So I'm gonna get two of them. I mean, if the room's big enough, which I think it's going to be, now I'll put my bed on one end. I'll also have like two couches or like a big ass couch right in the middle of it. Have like a chill spot.
Sounds sweet.
It does. It's not gonna really cost a lot. I'll probably spend maybe like I don't know a couple thousand, but like it's whatever else to buy it one by one. Yeah. And then maybe in the when everyone gets older and that, well, I'll be old as fuck though. I'll probably have like a grade beer and a fucking walker for I even hang out with you. But hey, try how you doing today? Oh, my colostomy bag just busted. Nah, I always want a pimped out room. It's just taking so much time. Like it's gonna happen. That's the only thing good about being older now. Once you get to that like age, you're just like, I can actually do something. I can make my own money in that. You're like, fuck yeah. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. I guess me and you've been talking for what?
Couple years.
Multiple years, yeah. I think I started streaming 2020.
You're the one that like got me into Twitch and stuff.
Yeah, that shit's always fun. Especially horror stuff. Like you do horror games and that people just love that shit. They always will.
Especially if you have a good reaction to it.
Oh yeah, if you scream like a bitch like you do, you're good.
Wow.
Had to call it out, bro. That one day you're like, ah! I'm like, what happened? It scared me. I'm like, ha, ha, ha. He scared me. He came out of nowhere. He put his finger in my butt. I said, ah! Were you on for like a good reason or on for a bad reason? You're like, ah! It was kind of good and bad. I was just surprised. He had a big finger. He had a big finger. His finger's a little thick. Kind of hurt a little bit, but all I had to do was relax my booty hole and it felt good. Gay ass motherfucker. Yeah. Y'all a little gay on the inside, huh? That's an anal joke. People are fucking weird, dude. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off my mic because I don't want to do